nekk Gambia pour ñu come forward thank you li fi naka la tuddam binda nañ all institutions yi nekk Gambia ñëpp lañ binda pour ñu come in and partner with the National Youth Council this time bëgg ñoo ne like nekk of every time ñu dem ñaan may lañu so this time dañ bëgg mu nekk a sort of partnering it's a win-win situation da ngaa win ma win so sponsor like QCell for example su ñëwee in ne ok sponsor nañ package yi nekk of bi all the package imagine 1,500 young people ñu gather. It's the biggest gathering of young people
in the Gambia.
So QCell coming up with 1,500 SIM cards, for example. Each young people who attend make up a SIM card of QCell. People maybe ñeneen dañoo dégg QCell but xamuñu leen. li ñoo bëgg a mooy but soo ko joxee SIM card bi mu doon di ko use dina xam di njëriñ of QCell so ñu ngi ñaan all companies all institutions all NGOs ñoo xam ne ñu si Gambia bi ñu come forward. It's a partnering thing. We need to partner. So ñëwee in so indee sa phone trust me doo ko rëccu.
Like xam nga after all man lu ma gëm mooy li nga xam ne dafa soxal yëfi ndawin rek am nga problème parce que comme ni ñuy waxee naka ndaw yi nekkuñ magi ëllëg rek waaye ba léegi si tey ji leen bokka te pour defar ëllëg fan naa teel a war a commencé waaw loolu moo am na loxo trop te ga am na solo trop te ga nuñ koy waxee si olof rek fi ci liir balaa muy ne fekk yaay jaatee si mbagg ji xam nga yooyu moo am na solo trop te foog naa ne NYC nekk na very institution bi nga xam ne soxla neen dimbal from various private sectors ak nit ñu nga xam ne leen mën a ñëw doole leen seen alal da nga dimbale leen si yooyu noonu Mr. Faye, coming back to you, last year's NECON was hailed by a lot of young people as a huge success, considering the way the organizing was done, especially looking at the conference. The conference itself, it was very much good. And a segment of the conference that I liked a lot was when you had the ministers, coming together, which like it was like a dialogue, I can say, which gave young people the opportunity to ask them directly about some of the things that they are doing regarding young people. Now, would you say it's because the conference was organized in KMC that you had a very good turnout of ministers? What are we expecting in Janjambure? Are we still expecting a very good number of ministers, or would you say that the participation is going to be restricted?
For me personally, I think I will be expecting a lot of ministers.
Okay.
To be in the conference, and because this is the only opportunity that young people can have to interact with the authorities, to interact with their leaders, to interact with the policy and the decision makers. So it is important that when they are called, they respond. So it's not about whether it is KM or whether it is CRR
or LRR.
As far as it is
young people,
we need to respond to their needs and actually answer to their calls.
Okay.
Just as what Maimuna was saying, just to connect to that also, this is all about supporting NECOF. You either support in kind or in cash, or even if you have technical support that you want to provide, it's okay. And because since last year, 2011, we started
preparing for this year's
NECOF, writing to institutions. But imagine, currently I can say when it comes to institutions, only 3 institutions responded, apart from the central government. And that is GAMCEL, Social Security, and Tango, who are going to support in kind, which we really appreciate.
Yeah.
Just imagine, from 2011 up to now, we are about to end the year. So I think the response, to the affairs of young people actually should be the business of everyone. Yeah.
It is. Yes, still coming back to you. Participation of young people is paramount in making sure that the conducive environment is created in ensuring that there is always a platform where they could easily express themselves. Now, one thing that we have always seen is there is always a representation of young people to attend a conference. Now, and these young people are expected to be the voice, of the other young people who are not opportuned to attend the conference. Now, how is the selection done for young people who are expected to represent their various regions or organizations in the conference?
Okay, thank you very much. That will actually bring me down to the activities of NECOF. NECOF, one of the key activities is
the conference.
And in the conference, we'll be having 7 representatives from
each region.
Okay. Plus the national youth organizations that are registered with the National Youth Council, and they are still active, and then other stakeholders like the government department, ministries, NGOs, and the private sector, who have something to do with young people will be invited, and also our international partners. All these people will be in the conference. And so, but for the regional delegates, these 7, each of the region must bring a person with disability.
Okay, somebody who is
yes,
physically inclined,
whether physical or whatever. But there must be a representative from people with disabilities.
Okay.
And also, there must be at least 3 female.
Gender equality.
Yes, at least 3 female.
Okay.
At least 3 female. So, and
at
we
least
have,
3.
Yes, and we have the age distribution because we don't want only the 25 years and the 30 years
to be
around,
there
and left
the children
the 15
away.
years, the 18 years, the 13 years, because if you talk about youth in the country here, it's 13 to 30
years.
So we have even catered up to the covering the African Charter. So 13 to 35 will be participating at the conference, but we have distributed the number of participants for each of these age cohort. We group them so we can have a fair representation.
Okay. Before you give me a rundown of activities, let me just turn to Maimuna again. Maimuna, yow yaa ngi fi doon wax ne yéen a ngi try pour jël ay jéego yi nga xam ne da ngeen si mun a génnee xaalis maanaam daal comme anglais ñu ko waxee fundraising. Bëgg naa nga wax ñoo rek yan façon ngi fundraising activities ngeen bëgg a organise pour amee si xaalis ngir make sure ne nekkoon bi taxaw na.
yàkkamti woon naa nga laaj ma loolu.
Kon laaj naa la ko de.
xam nga soo waxee waxi xaalis rek soo ma laajee fu ma jëlee xaalis sama lay kontaan loo. So apply right now ñaari major activities lañ am. One is on the 3rd, that is of November, 3rd of November at Duplex Nightclub. We're having a show with the young Gambian artists.
Okay.
Apply this time dañ bëgg a nekk pure Gambian.
100% Gambian.
Waxuma la 100 so you're content sax ma jël.
Foog naa ne sa loolu noonu itself Mr. Faye is empowerment because yaa ngi empower Gambian artists yi.
Yeah.
Good, because like most of the time loo dee gis mooy the foreign artists pay them millions of dollars and whilst you have very, very good Gambian artists, so I think that is a very good thing.
In fact, just before Maimuna continues, when we schedule this date on the 3rd, some people call us, but there will be a foreign
artist
in the country. So we will not make money. I said, no, it's about Gambia.
Yeah, it's about Gambia.
Patronizing our Gambian artists, promoting them, I think should be the concern of everybody.
Yeah, in fact, Gambian people now love Gambian.
Yeah,
so fundraising with Duplex on the 3rd?
On the 3rd, and I believe Gambians are saying we will help our Gambian artists, we will help our Gambian, but I think the best way to help them is when they have shows. You come.
First step,
you feel ne. People love them, but doesn't mean that danga tok sa kër jël seen track def ko ci sa mobile bi diko déglu free so loolu help leen. So fa naa ne suñu organise yi so dañu feel happy nga organise dara Ablaye ñëpp ñoo taxaw man ma believe ne is about the young people and believe naa ne we the young people can make it kala ku ñëw Duplex dina fees dal
te dina
toj ma ne ku fa
boobu mooy chou
because yow fu man di moori nekka
waaw
nga am man di moori am badi bunka combination boobu noonu
boobu noonu rek benn la
humanity ban fële
voilà bul wax yëpp noppi rek bu nga xam la moo fexew rek ñëwal
fexe
so ba moo nekk the
first fundraising yeah then on the 24th tam ñu ngi am a gala dinner
24th
at the penca bi xam nga penca bi
waaw fii
Paradise Ablaye soo ne penca mi ku nekk war naa xam ne
xool boobu noonu daal
yow tamit da nga fa dugal di gis sa boppa so ñu ngi am on the 24th gala dinner at penca bi but Ablaye this gala dinner tamit xam nga fii ku fi organise gala dinner da nga xalaat ne xam nga indi artiste biti pare wuñ ko gala dinner bi is only Gambian, pure Gambian, 100% Gambian. Because ñu dañ ne youth council, so we will set examples. Xam nga ñun ñoo fa nekka, so ñun ñoo war a set example pour others ñu humiliate us. Mën nañu indi foreign artists, fine. But when I went to somebody, ma ne ko suñu gala dinner bi having foreign all Gambian. Ma doo leen am nit. Ma ne ko why? Ma ne ma gala dinner, this Gambian artist luñ mun. Ma ne ko di nga beetu, ma ne ko I wish nga ñëwoon on that day nga gis programme bi ni moo mel. Performance. Ma ne ko di nga kontaan di nga xam ne dëgg we can do it suñu leen supporté and gala dina bi la ñoo ooj mooy ñu ngay ooj company si ñu come out
nga pour jënd
table yi xam nga na company si woon Gambian si na ñu seen gannaaw xëy na duñu am access pour meet everybody but truly mën ngaa jënd table ñoo gis Gambian artist lu ñoo def xëy na soo fa toogee Ablaye trust me soo delloo di nga ne sa MD bi boy am na benn Gambian artist nañ ko sponsor because of li ñoo def Ablaye So you get all like the loss of social security every time you know because social security for young people in a social we are here.
They are always
They
supportive.
always support it. Let other companies emulate social security.
The most important thing is this financial institution